Hey tech enthusiasts, welcome back to the channel. Are you ready for a workplace revolution? Because Gen Z is here, and they're not just changing the game, they're rewriting the rules. But is this a positive disruption, or are we heading towards a generational clash? Today, we're diving deep into how Gen Z is using AI at work, demanding flexible benefits, and completely reshaping what we thought we knew about the modern workplace. Get ready for some shocking stats and controversial opinions. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with some eye-opening stats. Last year, Google surveyed 1,000 workers in their 20s and 30s, and a whopping 93% of Gen Zers said they were using at least 2 AI tools a week at work. That's not just writers and coders, folks. We're talking doctors, dentists, lawyers, everyone's getting in on the AI action. And it doesn't stop there. A separate survey of 31,000 knowledge workers globally found that 75% are using AI at work, with 90% saying it saves them time. Time is money, people, and Gen Z is finding ways to make more of it. Faisal Haq, founder of Shadoka and author of Transcend, Unlocking Humanity in the Age of AI, puts it perfectly. Gen Z grew up in a tech-friendly world, so adopting AI is intuitive for them. They're tech-savvy, they've had access to this technology their whole lives, and they're not afraid to use it. Think about it. They practically came out of the womb knowing how to swipe and tap. Utilizing AI tools is giving many workers an advantage, especially those in Gen Z. The opportunity to be efficient and explore is out there. The best users are the people who are the best subject matter expert in a particular subject area. So, what's the big deal? Why is everyone so excited about AI in the workplace? Well, for starters, it can make you way more productive. It cuts down on time-consuming tasks and gives you greater access to knowledge. Imagine being able to research a topic in seconds instead of hours. That's the power of AI. ChatGPT is one of the most commonly used AI tools in the workplace. I mean, the opportunity to be efficient and explore is out there. But it's not just about speed. It's about unlocking potential and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Now, let's switch gears and talk about something else Gen Z is demanding: flexible workplace benefits. Forget the old office gym. Gen Z wants mental health days, work-from-home options, legal insurance, pet insurance, travel perks, tuition assistance, and even access to live event tickets. They're not just looking for a job, they're looking for a lifestyle, and they expect their employer to support that lifestyle. Flexible benefits is today's new CHRO mantra. They want it all, and they're not afraid to ask for it. Of course, this has led to some backlash. Some older employees might feel like Gen Z is entitled or unrealistic. But Daniel Pink, author of 7 New York Times best-selling books, has something to say about that. He argues that every generation has been accused of being lazy or difficult. It's an age-old story. Instead, we need to rethink the structure of career paths and the nature of jobs. Companies should create new roles and embrace reverse mentorship programs where younger employees share their tech and social media insights with their older colleagues. Let's face it, norms evolve, rules change, and human capital remains scarce. The U.S. unemployment rate is hovering at 4.2%, which is well below the long-term average. Employers want to retain quality employees, and the labor pool remains thin. Companies have an obligation to create a strong employment brand and build emotional connections with employees. Emotional connections help tip the scales slightly to the company's advantage when employees get poached. We're not living in the same world we were 20 or even 10 years ago, and businesses need to adapt or they'll be left behind. One of the biggest shifts is the focus on mental health. A GWI report highlighted that Gen Z is the most likely of any generation to say they have a mental health condition, and they are also the least comfortable talking about the condition. Megan Gerhardt, PhD and author of Gentelligence, The Revolutionary Approach to Leading an Intergenerational Workforce, confirmed there is a shift in norms with respect to expectations on both sides, employer and employee. Gen Z doesn't see a stigma around mental health. They're open about their struggles, and they expect their employers to be supportive. It's no longer unusual to share my current state of mind. But here's a kicker. A payroll integrations report found that only 24% of Gen Zers completely understand their company's benefits. That's a huge gap. They want these benefits, but they don't even know what's available to them. Doug Sabella, CEO of Payroll Integrations, remarked, "Many Gen Zers are leaving money on the table at a time that is crucial for them to start to support their financial future." Further, Gen Z turnover may be impacted by this lack of understanding around benefits because they don't fully understand what's offered. This lack of understanding gap is an employer brand opportunity. You have a workforce that wants more unique benefits and a communications gap around what the company has made available and their future roadmap to flexible benefits. we're witnessing an explosion in employee benefits. Companies are rapidly competing to offer more innovative and personalized packages. What was once a landscape dominated by basic health insurance and retirement plans has transformed into a vibrant ecosystem of offerings tailored to the diverse needs of today's workforce. Wellness programs, mental health support, flexible work, financial planning tools, and experiences like live events are becoming essential for attracting and retaining talent. As workforce expectations shift, employees seek meaningful support that enhances their overall well-being. And it's not just about the perks. Gen Z wants transparency and a sense of company values. They want to know that their work has meaning and that their employer cares about more than just profits. David Klein, VP of Talent at Spirit Airlines and Recognition Professionals International Board Member, is currently spearheading transformational change. He added, Gen Z is a purpose-driven generation, which emphasizes the need for HR executives to be transparent and aligned with a broader mission when leading change. It's essential to personalize communication, focusing on the why behind the change, allowing Gen Z team members to see their role in the organization's purpose. This connection fosters greater commitment and motivation. So, is Gen Z creating a generational divide? Or are they simply pushing us towards a more progressive and human-centered workplace? The answer, as always, is complicated. There's no doubt that their demands are challenging traditional norms, but they're also forcing us to rethink what we value in the workplace. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Generational shaming is a losing strategy. Gen Z isn't going to be more difficult to work with, but they will be different. And different means making adjustments in the employer-employee compact. Let's talk about hybrid work. It's the buzzword that just won't die. Some companies are demanding employees return to the office full-time, while others are embracing remote work. So, what's the right answer? Well, according to some preliminary research, hybrid working can improve productivity and employee retention. But there's also evidence that it can decrease organizational learning, innovation, and collaboration. The benefits and drawbacks are still contested because there is insufficient evidence from which bosses can determine when, where, and for whom hybrid working is beneficial. So, it's not as simple as saying hybrid work is good or bad. It depends on the specific organization, the specific employees, and the specific tasks. With the proliferation of information and on-demand access to knowledge, it would seem that learning, decision-making, and problem-solving is easier and faster than ever before. There are a multitude of technologies that can enable employee learning at work and at the point of need. AI can facilitate, but not replace, decision-making. Microlearning modules can enable an employee to complete a task and recall knowledge as and when they need it. AI can help us learn faster and more efficiently, but it can also lead to misinformation and a lack of critical thinking. So, we need to be careful about how we use AI in learning. So, what does all of this mean for the future of work? Well, it's clear that things are changing rapidly. Gen Z is demanding more flexibility, more purpose, and more support for their mental health. And AI is transforming the way we work and learn. The companies that adapt to these changes will be the ones that thrive in the years to come. The future of work is powered by people enabled by AI. The long-term future of work perspective likely positions AI and humans in the same ecosystem. AI as a colleague, humans and AI working interdependently, interacting on the same or closely related tasks. Humans will shape AI through their daily choices, actions, generating and choosing data, and providing AI with feedback. What do you think about all of this? Are you a Gen Zer using AI at work? Are you an older employee struggling to adapt to the new norms? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more insights on the future of tech and the workplace. Your insights are invaluable to this conversation. Share your experiences, your concerns, and your hopes for the future. Together, we can navigate this changing landscape and build a better workplace for everyone. Thanks for watching.